Hi, it's Nick here from Import Your Car. In this video, I will teach you how to use Japanese auctions. I will show you how to find your car, how to place bids online, how to find prices, how to use importing calculator, how to use electronic office, and much more. Obviously, Japanese auctions is something new to you. Maybe you never used it before. And like with everything in life, it requires learning first. So we expect you to dedicate some time together with us now, learning how Japanese auctions work. We all living in a short attention time span, using Instagram and Facebook, flipping through the pages. But auctions is something which you cannot just flip through. It will require some of your time in order to master it and use it in your advantage. It will take around half an hour of your time to cover this subject matter. But imagine we all studied for over 10 years in school and college and university. Some people study even for 15 years. And you don't have 30 minutes of your time to dedicate to Japanese auctions. Everybody have 30 minutes, and it's all worth it because Japanese auctions come in with advantages. Selection is much better over there. You can find a car you really like. Some cars just not available in New Zealand, or some of them are coming with a high mileage, or like many owners, or too expensive. In Japan, prices are much lower. You can save lots of money, especially if you buy an expensive car. If you want to buy a car which is 30 or 40,000 New Zealand dollars, your savings easily could be $8,000 to $10,000. If you're buying a car like from 15 to 25,000 New Zealand dollars, you can expect to save at least like 3,000 to 5,000. So saving part is over there. And if you're viewing this video on your mobile phone at the moment, that's fine, keep watching, but please view it second time at home using your computer. Auctions are much better viewed on a bigger screen, and you would need to keep auction access system open in a new window, in a separate window, so you can apply all of the steps which we're going to learn today. There are four main steps which we're going to cover. First one is Japanese auctions. Second one is sales statistics. In Japanese auctions, you can find a car. In sales statistics, you can find sold before cars. There are 1.7 million cars over there at the moment. You can see for how much similar to your cars have been selling before. Car selling in Japan in Japanese yen, so we would need to use importing calculator. This is step 3. We will show you how to use importing calculator. Also, I will show you how to make a deposit. We require deposit before we buy the car. And number 4 step is how to use electronic office. This is a place where we will have all communication. This is where we update you with auction list translation, inspections, auction results, and lots of other information all in one centralized place. Well, after finishing this video course, you will be like a fish in the water when it comes to the Japanese auctions. You would be able to select your car. You would know how much you need to bid on a car, and you can quickly calculate your savings using our calculator. And hopefully all of this will result in a beautiful car which we will import for you, which you will love to drive, with good savings and good story to tell to your friends and family. So looking forward to share this knowledge with you. See you in the second part of this video. Here the Japanese auctions are. This is the main navigation panel. From here you can go to 4 main places which we're going to talk today. You can actually discover even more things, but we will talk about Japanese auctions. This is where you can select cars for sale. This is sales statistics. Over here you can see cars sold before with sold prices display, so you can fine-tune your bidding strategy. Over here on top we have importing calculator where all costs are shown. We buy a car in Japan, so we're bidding in Japanese yen. You will be bidding in yen as well, so make use of importing calculator every time before you place the bid. Deposit link over here, so when you need to make a deposit, go here. We need a deposit before we buy the car. And the last step which I'm going to teach you is your electronic office. When you create an account, you'll create a username So your name will be in the top right corner. If you click on it, it will go to the electronic office. In the electronic office, we have all communication like auction list translations, inspection results, auction results, our advice. It's all in centralized place. So in the future, we'll be using electronic office quite often. So I'll show you how to use it in this video. And the first place which you want to check is Japanese auctions itself. Just click on this icon over here. And here we have search filter. Today we will be using BMW 3 Series as an example. How to navigate, how to search. So choose BMW, choose 3 Series. Let's say you're after 2014 or 2015 model. Select your auction grade. We recommend 4 and 4.5. You can actually view 3.5 as well. At some auction houses, it's actually pretty good grade. Then let's say we want mileage up to 70,000 kilometers, and we for the car with 2-liter engine, so you can put 1.9 to 2.1. So it will shortlist cars with 2-liter engine only. Here you can choose if you're after automatic or manual transmission. You can click on that. You can choose the preferred color. You can expand even more to look. Here's all auction houses for the first few days or for the week. And actually quite important, in the top left corner you can see days of the week: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So today is Tuesday. We can check what cars going for sale today, and let's have a look for cars for the rest of the week as well. Click search after you've done all of your selection. So we have 20 BMWs going for sale. Keep in mind that auctions are for the whole week. It's not only for today and for tomorrow, so you would need to pay attention to the auction date and time. You can actually sort auctions. There is small buttons over here. You can sort by ascending or descending. So sort them by the day. You can sort them by the mileage. So lowest mileage will come first. Also here quite important is average price. So this is in Japanese yen. And this is for how much car might sell at Japanese auction. It's like an indication for the sold price. Then you can open this auction by clicking on a lot number. You see, like when you hover over lot number, you have selection. You can click and have a look and check this auction. So let's have a look at a couple of cars. Let's say like first one. So this auction is in 2 days, auction grade 4.5B, pretty good condition all around. So you can scroll and you can see car pictures. Auction list is in Japanese, but we get this auction list translated to you. Every time when you click on a lot number, it will open in a new window, so you can close and come back and check another vehicle. So this auction finished 1 hour ago because it was auctioned today. At 1 o'clock Japan time. We have 4 hour difference between Japan and New Zealand. So this one already went for auction and was not sold. They say over here not sold, so it most probably didn't reach a reserve price and was not sold. Let's close and find some other car which we can use as an example. Let's say this one. ZIP Osaka is auction house which specializes in European cars only. Auction grade 4.5, very tight around the body, like just very small pin scratches, like you can see A mark on a door and A mark on a front bumper. This part of the auction list talks about good things about the car. We get this one translated for you. Also there is more information normally over here. They talk about imperfections. Like if car have some maybe scratch or like interior needs some cleaning, they will be talking about it here. Also this car coming with a service history. You can see Emperor years, so it was fully maintained. Very nice vehicle to bid on, extra tidy. You can click on interior picture and have a look how it's look from inside, from outside. And auction is in 2 days, on 9th of January. You have information about the car itself explanatory over here, your mileage, car auction grade is pretty high. The start price, So now we start coming to the price. An average price. They're showing on average this car will sell for 1.5 and minimum some similar cars sold for 1 million Japanese yen before. But because it's high auction grade and service history and most probably even one owner, it will go for a pretty high price. You can click on sales statistics icon over here, right over here, and it will give you even more examples of sold before cars. So you can see that 3 similar cars with similar auction grade, similar mileage have been sold before. You can actually open these auctions to have a look at these vehicles. So you see like sold for 1 million Japanese yen, pretty good price, 4.5 grade, low mileage. Over here also sold for 1.4 million Japanese yen already. So this is how you can research about price for your car. Then you click on details of the vehicle to come back, and we have importing calculator. We have icon here, calculator, and we have calculator on very top right over here. You can click on either one of them. So let's click on this one, let's click on this one. Both of these clicks will open importing calculator, where you can view all prices associated with importing this car from Japan. So some cars sold before for 1,060,000 Japanese yen. You just put this amount into the C3 cell, and you can see that total cost to import will be $22,700. Another car sold for 1.4 million Japanese yen. You can put this amount and see it's already coming to 28,000 New Zealand dollars. So our calculator shows expenses in Japan, freight, custom clearance, which is GST, 15% of total cost of the car. Now biosecurity in New Zealand require car to be steam cleaned, so they charge $250 for that. Our fee is $800 GST inclusive. And then vehicle compliance, it's only one variable cost, you know, like same like when you take your car for warrant of fitness. But they're good, you know, they don't overcharge us or our customers. They only work with car dealers and have so many cars to pass. They only do what's necessary though, but it's a variable cost. On road cost is $250, so we put all cost over here. It's all fixed cost. If you win the car for less, for example, you put 1.4 million bid on a car and we happen to buy it for 1.350. So then they'll recalculate and you pay exactly for how much car is sold. Japanese auction is very transparent system. You can see auction results. So after auction will finish, over here they'll say sold for, and this field will be updated. You can also cross-check prices if you want to, but Japanese are quite open about auction results. And now we cover already quite a few things. Keep in mind there is a home button, gray color home button over here. So this button will bring you back to the home screen. It's kind of hard to notice this button, but pay attention. So we already talked about Japanese auctions, how to navigate them, how to use importing calculator. Now let's talk about bidding. Let's talk about bidding. So let's say you want to import another car, Toyota Aqua. There are 1,100 Toyota Aquas going for sale. Let's say you want 2014 to 15 with low mileage up to 40,000 kilometers, high auction grade, click search, sort cars by mileage. And you don't want to spend much on this car. You have a budget to follow. So we can go to the second page and maybe choose some car with a bit higher mileage. And how about this one? It was already traded before. Already auction expired. How about this one? This is a GGS edition, very nice looking Toyota Aqua, 4.5 grade. I like the look of it. So you can place bid. Here I'll teach you how to bid on a car. You see bid request. Bid buying car in Japan. So we have to bid in Japanese yen. So always choose Japanese yen and place amount which you want to spend on a car. So average price is 900,000 Japanese yen. It's 2015, high auction grade. So let's say you want to spend, but in reality GGS will go for around 1.4 1.5 million, but let's say you want to spend 850,000 Japanese yen. Enter some text you like over here, like maybe you want to check reversing camera and request translate auction list. Enter bid, agree. Thank you, your bid have been successfully submitted. We would receive your bid instantly. It will go to us by email and it will go to our electronic office as well. Auction is tomorrow. Before auction start, we will update you with auction list translation. Then on the top right corner, can you see your username? So when you create your username, it will be displayed in the top right corner. Just click on your username and then click on electronic office. In electronic office, you can see your bid, which you just placed. Also over here, you can place some information to us. For example, you can tell translate, and you can send email, click send email, and then it will go to us by email and also will be updated in electronic office. And then we will reply. You'll get notification by email and in electronic office as well. So always good to check back to electronic office to find translations. Okay, so let's do this exercise quickly again. Let's say you after Audi A4 2016 to 2017, some good auction grade 4.5, and here's a kind of nice one, 4.5 auction grade, 1.3 million Japanese yen average price. Keep in mind we can win this car for less than average price, maybe for 1.1 million yen possible, but if you want to spend like less, I don't think it will be possible. You can check sales statistics again over here to see for how much similar cars have been selling before. Also they're showing some information here. More realistic for this car would be actually 1.3 million yen bid, just because there's also S line. You can see in description it's BMW, it's Audi S line. So put your bid. Okay, you want to spend 1.3 million Japanese yen. How do you know how much is it in New Zealand dollars? Do you remember? You click on car calculator here or here. So click on calculator and put 1.3 million Japanese yen. So it's 26,000 New Zealand dollars to import. Not bad for the Audi 2015 with low mileage, like new condition. Also coming with a service history over here, S line, original 18 alloys, extra tidy. Everything is perfect about this car. So you're confident to bid 1.3 million Japanese yen. Put some information like check service history, translate auction list, and agree. Thank you, your bid have been submitted. So what's happened now? Over here you can see you already have 2 bids. You place 2 bids. You can click on your name, click on electronic office, and here you already have 2 bids. We will update you with translation. It will come over here after auction finish. So this auction is on 9 January. Before auction we will update you with translation, our opinion about the car. It's actually lots of information will be here. You wouldn't be able to see the screen. This is how much we update you over here. You would need to scroll down to read all, and then after auction we update you with auction results. We will tell you for how much car gets sold, if it was not sold, what was the last bid. If we win the car, bingo, auctions for you finish. Unless you want to import second car, we will proceed to importing your car. I'll email you tax invoice, payment is to our NZ account, and we will update you with arrival date, pictures from the port, how to pick up car from compliance. Much more updates will follow. Okay. Now we'll go to again to the home button and check sales statistics. This is place where you can find out price of the car. For example, you have some rare car to find, maybe some like Jaguar or something which don't come for auctions very often, and you done your search for some Jaguar and you could not find it. So let's see how many Jaguars over here. Not so many, right? And you want to compare for how much they have been sold before. So at the moment we have 53,000 cars going for sale, but in sales statistics there are 1.7. In a month's time it will be around 2 million. So you click on sales statistics and go search for the Jaguar. You see like already quite a few. Maybe you're after S-Type. S-Type, not in like X-Type. XF, yeah, let's check XF because it's a newer model. You're after 2012 to 2016, mileage not more than 100, option grade 3.5 or 4.5, basically same search, and then you can see sold prices start showing up over here. I advise you to sort them by ascending, sold for. Click on this small arrow over here, just click on it, and then you have 4 windows. You scroll down and there is window number 2, go further, window number 3 to start seeing sold prices. Here you go. So some of them start selling from around 1 million Japanese yen. You can actually open this window and have a look yourself. It's a beautiful car, 4.5 auction grade, sold for 1 million Japanese yen. How much is 1 million Japanese yen? Go back to importing calculator, put 1 million here. It's 21,600 New Zealand dollars to import, all included for the Jaguar. But you have to go a bit further to the page number 4 and see that actually some of them selling up to 1.2 million Japanese yen. Let's open this page again. Auction grade 3.5, but very low mileage. Beautiful black on black. A couple of imperfections around the body, nothing major, still low mileage. Sold for 1.2. How much is it? Go back to the importing calculator. 26,142 to import, all included. So now you know how to navigate auctions, how to check sales statistics, how to use importing calculator, how to use your electronic office. For example, we want to bid on some of these cars. Let me quickly show you again about bidding. Don't mind to place test bid, because this is how you learn how it all works. We call it trial bidding or test bidding. Like first 1 or 2 bids you can just place as a trial bid. We update you with translation to give you idea, to give you a feeling how auction works, so that you can know how it all works. So let's place bid on this car. Average price 2 million Japanese yen because 2016. Let's say you want to bid 2 million Japanese yen. Ask your question, translate auction list, enter bid, I agree. So now you already have 3 bids over here. You go back to your electronic office and check your bids, and in a matter of normally half a day we will update you with auction list translation over here. Right, so now you know how to use Japanese auctions. Obviously you have a different car which you want to buy. Use sales statistics to find price. At the same time, average price is good reference, but in reality we want cars much lower than average price. If your car which coming up for auction, like there are lots of cars. For example, if you're looking for Toyota Alphard, there are many of them for sale, like every day, like 600 of them going for sale. So we advise you to use numbers game bidding approach. So you place many bids, like you can place 10-20 bids, as much as you like. We will shortlist these cars, update you, and can win car for a good price if you place lots of bids. Pay attention to the day of the week over here, so you can select search filters, grade 4.5, Alphard 2009-2012, search. There are 3 only. Open 4.5, excellent auction grade. Place your bid and it will go to the electronic office. Importing calculator, always on very top. Also here we have a link how to bid. You can click on it and study more information, especially about bidding techniques. We advise you to study this part. Also, we teach you how to place bids over here as well. And at the very end, we also talk about sales statistics, how to use sales statistics. And we even have a video which I recorded a couple of years ago. And about deposit. So here we have a deposit page. Click on deposit and you can do payment using PayPal. Just click on PayPal. And when you're doing payment, select pay by debit or credit card. Use this option for the deposit. If you have PayPal account, you can pay by your account, but you can use this option. And don't forget about this gray home button. You can always come back and start your search again. Well, hopefully it was informative. I know it took us some time, but with this training, now you're all ready and equipped to search for your car, to place bids, and to win it. So let's make it happen. We are waiting for your bids. We are here to help. Talk to you next time in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.